welcome back to our channel.
If you're new here and don't know who we are, I'm Immie.
And I'm Kirra. So in today's video, as you've seen by the title, we have got a Q&A with our mum and a Wagamama's mukbang. So we have just picked up a Wagamama's takeaway and we're going to sit here and eat it and just answer some of your questions.
If you do like this video, make sure you give it a like and also subscribe to our channel if you want to see more from us. And without further ado, let's get into the
video! I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry. I'm doing the OMAD diet, so I'm
what, have
really...
you not eaten?
No, I've not eaten anything all day. Nothing.
Look at that's not mine.
Oh, it's mine.
I was going to say, what is that? So I've got the steak teriyaki. Look how good that looks. Oh my god. I normally get the katsu curry or the pad thai without the prawns, like chicken pad thai. But they didn't have the katsu curry, which we all really fancied it tonight, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what have you got, Mum?
I've got the same actually. I've got the steak soba, isn't it? Teriyaki soba.
Yeah.
I've got salmon. I've got salmon teriyaki soba.
You got semen.
And then
So I've got the same but salmon.
and then we've got the chicken gyozas, of course, because they're just my fave.
Yum.
I swear these noodles are so good.
They are, aren't they?
Sometimes this steak
Really
teriyaki can be really dry though, can't it?
They never like all this like green stuff in it. That, what the hell is that?
That's pak choy.
Isn't it?
Pak choy. Pak choy.
Oh.
Oh, that's really nice.
This is a good one this time,
I haven't
isn't
had
it?
WAGAS for ages.
Yeah, we haven't either.
We literally had WAGAS yesterday, me and my mum. It's because the WAGAS near us has an outside table bit and we didn't think it did. We were walking through town, we're like, oh my god, WAGAS has an outside bit, let's go. Every takeaway always tastes better when you have it actually in the restaurant.
Oh my god, that Coke is so nice.
Okay, we'll answer some questions because we're probably just going to get bored of us just sitting there eating.
That Demi and Francesca.
I know.
Yeah.
So was Mum.
You're actually joking.
No.
Split up already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Okay, so the first question is, who's the favourite child?
Have we not had this
Yes,
before?
we have.
Mm.
It's peas in a pod!
Hey! People don't have favourite children, or they shouldn't have favourite children. Okay, it's Imogen.
Okay.
Your children should bring like different things to you. And they've got, obviously they've got different personalities, even with identical twins I would have thought. So you can like have different relationships with them, but no one should have favourite children. I don't have favourite children, it's just that you're harder work.
So
than
basically,
her.
Immie's our favourite child.
No, but then on the other hand, she was harder work as a baby than you. So you go through
Really?
stages of favourite. Yeah, you just cried all the time. You can't have favourites, can you?
No.
Oh, absolutely not.
I feel like some people probably would.
Well, I think it's like you go through stages though, don't you? Like obviously if we're not getting on.
I feel like me and my mum argue more than Immie. But then again, actually you've been arguing more recently. I feel like we all do argue a lot, but we love each other so much.
Yeah,
Do
we
you know what I
do.
mean?
Yeah, we do. Like, we'll have moments with each other where we kind of hate each other, but we'll also have each other's backs all the time. If it came to someone else was saying outside of us was saying something horrible about any of us, we'd all be there for each other.
So the answer to that is you don't have a favourite child.
Imogen.
What is your favourite memory as a family?
France, I think.
I think it's...
Oh, actually no. Oh yeah, but it's a family. As a family with Dad.
Yeah, well, I suppose you can say like maybe a moment with all of us as a family, and then just us as a family. I
feel
know
like
what they mean, but
if you mean like with our dad, it's definitely got to be France because we basically go to this place called Lacanau Ocean. We went every year to like this caravan site and it was just the best, like we just always had the best time, didn't we? You know, you have them childhood places you go to, that was ours, that was our like childhood holiday.
Yeah.
And I would actually want to take my kids there.
yeah, it's
it's
a
either
great
that.
place, isn't it, for kids? And there's no
Yeah.
no real Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So there's not
Yeah.
any there's hardly any technology, and so it's just a place to chill out and completely
turn
yeah,
off.
just turn off from everything.
And our, like the one with us three, I think it's Ibiza. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ibiza is probably the best.
Oh,
I just think all of the holidays us three have been on.
No, I think Ibiza because it was your first
No,
holiday
that one.
after you were
Yeah, that
18. No, I was just thinking.
I told Jack that the other day and he didn't know, did he? Mum ended up telling him.
We had some crazy memories in Ibiza, didn't we? Like memories we can't tell you guys. Like I'm gonna have to mute that bit out because it's just honestly we were so drunk, weren't we? The first night.
No, what did I say?
Oh yeah, you
They
were
were
like,
just 18, so I was. Were you just? Yeah, you were just 18, weren't you? So I was very aware that I was there needing to look after you, even though it was a quiet place in Ibiza anyway. It wasn't like the party place in Ibiza. It was really quiet. So that we went to an all-inclusive hotel. There was like really crappy kind of entertainment and stuff, wasn't
The first night you went, you don't get too drunk,
don't
girls.
get too drunk, girls.
And then you ended up passing out, and we had to like take you up to the room.
I've just got a picture of you like
take
this,
your
like
clothes
passed out
off.
on the bed.
Oh my god! And then
That woman. Have we spoke about this in a video?
No.
Have we not?
No.
I don't know.
Well, basically,
we couldn't close the door.
Oh,
basically, we were all really drunk. This was when Mum. this is when Mum was passed out on the bed because she said we were going to have a like quiet night and then ended up getting too drunk. So she was passed out on the bed whilst me and Immie were trying to lock the door. So we were trying to lock the door, but Immie was like slamming it and going like, I mean, Kirra, it's not shutting, like proper slamming it back and forth.
it's because it was a door where as soon as you shut it, you didn't.
It was locked.
It was locked.
And
from
you
the
thought,
outside.
and you
But
thought.
every time I shut it, I was opening it back up, thinking, why is it not shutting? So I kept just going, Kirra, it's not shutting. No, it's slamming it.
This woman from next door.
She came round and she was like knocking on the door.
No, she was like, put it in her language. We
ran and jumped on the bed.
Bed
We
and
didn't know what
hid.
to do.
We were like,
Mum
oh my
was
God.
passed out like, and we were like,
Yeah,
oh my
and so
God.
we were going, Mum, and she was just like, on the bed.
I remember just laying on the bed going, no, stop it, girls.
You were like, what, we were just joking around.
Yeah.
This woman is having a go at us outside the door, and then didn't she walk away? We tried shutting it again, and she comes back and starts shouting again at us. Oh, and then it just gets even worse. So basically, we were like, oh God, what even happened? Like, that night was a bloody nightmare. Like,
It was like
we're gonna get
hangover.
chucked out.
I
Yeah,
think
literally
we woke
was.
up and we sort of forgot what happened. We were like, what happened?
It
we
was-
remembered.
It honestly was like hangover.
hangover.
wasn't
Like
it?
we all woke up really like confused, really hungover, and like what?
and we
and
didn't
then
want to go down to
We
the
didn't go
breakfast.
downstairs. We were thinking we're gonna get chucked out. What
My
have we just
God,
done?
yeah.
The stuff that we did was just like uncontrollable. We're gonna go down there. They're gonna get the security and just drag us out. Go down to the pool area. This woman.
No, we're walking down to the.
Oh, we're
No,
walking
we're walking
down.
down. She
Yeah,
actually
we're
ran out to meet us.
Yeah, we were walking down to the pool. So obviously we were walking down. There's like this little slope, and you can see like all the beds. And that's it. We were walking down to the
really
pool.
hungover, weren't we?
Yeah, so we were like.
me and Mum said that. And I just kept correcting her English, and it was just
Go down, this woman charges up the hill and she's like, you, tonight, you did this. And Immie went, yesterday. And she kept correcting her whilst I was like basically having a go at her, going, no, she was trying to shut the door. And I was like getting really mouthy to her while she was getting, well, she was the one that getting mouthy to me. So I was getting mouthy back. My mum's standing like this, hung over like this. Normally, we would put up a fight.
Not put up a fight, because I wouldn't have
Stand
put up
up
a
for
fight.
you.
Stand up
Yeah, I
for
would have
us.
stood up for us.
Mum stands there like this. Because she was so hungover, she was like,
She
what the hell
probably
just
didn't even want
happened?
to move.
And I'm sitting there trying to stick up for Immie, and Immie's just correcting her. Tonight. Because obviously she couldn't speak good English.
She meant you tonight. She meant like you last
Like
night.
last night, and you went
Messing
you went
up.
last
And
night.
No, last night.
And then like literally, she walked away after that. We went down to the sunbed, and then like an hour later, Mum goes, I just want to say I'm really sorry I didn't stick up for you. I would have. I just felt really hungover, and I was like, oh my God. I don't know why I didn't say anything.
And then they were just staring at us the whole time.
Yeah.
We were on the sunbed.
Yeah, but we got better after that night.
Yeah.
Did we? We
No, I think
didn't.
No, I think we did a bit.
I think we were just excited to be on
Yeah.
holiday.
On the first
God,
night.
can you imagine the first night when we go back on holiday, us three? We're going to be so excited. We thought that. We were walking the mountains and Mum was like, I need to go back, I need to shit.
Wait, what? What, when we were on the wall?
We were on the wall, we were on the mountain, you're like, I'm going to go back. I need to go to the toilet.
Yeah, that was in Ibiza. Didn't we?
Yeah.
Ibiza.
Yeah.
And you're like, I need to go back.
Just kept going back up to the room. Food.
Thanks. Thanks for telling everyone that.
God. Oh, we went off on a bit of a tangent there.
I know. What were you even talking about? The best memory.
Best memory. Oh,
It was that.
Yeah.
holiday.
Yeah, so that was the holiday. That was our best memory. What is your mum's opinion about your boyfriends? Love your channel. Thank you. And
I get on really well with both of the girls' boyfriends. We have good relationships. They're good to me. Yeah, so I don't have a problem with either of their boyfriends. I don't know. I don't know if I would have a problem with them even if I didn't. No, I would. I would.
It's not an interview.
I would have a problem with them if I didn't like them.
All she's meant to say is whether she liked them or didn't like them, but yeah, guys, there's that massive answer.
basically, guys, she loves Elliot and Jack.
Yeah.
She's got no problem with them. Oh my god, I'm going to have to put this in a bowl. It keeps falling over. Has your mum ever fancied one of the twins' boyfriends?
Oh God! No.
Yeah, she has. She fancies Elliot.
Oh my goodness.
That's
no.
so weird.
Elliot fancies her anyway.
That would be disgusting.
Can someone tell me if it's weird if your boyfriend fancies your mum? Because I think that's
Obviously.
really weird.
That's
Of
so
course it
weird.
is.
Elliot fancies mum.
He's obviously just joking.
Fuck. Is that a prawn?
No. Is it?
Is it onion? What is it?
A prawn. Why is that in here?
What is your worst fear? Mine's drowning.
Yeah, mine's drowning.
Mine's a tsunami.
Or,
Drowning.
or mine's
same. Really?
car crash, isn't it, Mum? I always say to Mum that I feel like the way I'm going to die is in a car.
Really?
Yeah, I just have a feeling in my head.
Don't say that.
I have a feeling mine's a tsunami.
No, that's just your fear.
Are you going to Thailand then?
Whenever I'm in the car, I would think I'm about to die.
I've always had the thought since I was a child that I'm going to die young, but I don't know how I'm going to die. I don't know.
But you're not young.
True. Hold on, let me just get this out of my tooth.
Hang on, she goes,
I thought you were going to go.
What, and take my teeth out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm old.
not young,
Hold
I'm
on,
old.
let me just take my teeth out. Can't get my teeth around this steak. And had to cut it up with scissors.
Did you have any other names for the girls? I know mine. Summer.
I'd say yours was. I didn't name you when you were in the womb.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You would have come out and then you would have been given the names. So I had other names, but I don't know who would have been called then.
Oh, okay, what other names?
Yeah, Summer was one of them. Amber at one of the times, but then me and your dad were in Camden Market, or near Camden Market. And at that point in time I was quite heavily pregnant, and one of the names was Amber that we had, and there was this woman shouting for a kid, and she just went and I thought,
Nah.
not Amber. I liked Eden, but then that was like for a boy or a girl, so I was like,
Yeah.
it didn't matter whether you had a boy or girl. I like the name Eden. It was names that I obviously had liked, but then gone past that and didn't have two names. I only ever had Imogen because I didn't think I was having girls, I thought I was having boys. So then when I had you and they said it's two girls, I was a bit like,
What, so you didn't know it was two girls before we came out?
no, of course I didn't.
Didn't know we were girls until we came out?
No.
I want to know.
Because I'd had a son before you two, I naturally thought, because of your dad's like family having all boys in it,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that you were going to be boys.
How weird. Oh yeah, question is, how did you choose like me to be Imogen and Kirra to be Kirra?
I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't choose that. I had a cesarean, so they were stitching me up. They pulled you out. By the time I'd got stitched up, I'd literally got stitched up. I mean, you two.
Just realised what you said.
By the time, oh no, half an hour later.
What?
God, she got stitched up.
By the time I got back up to the ward, you'd already been named. You got your little armbands on.
That's weird.
I feel like I would suit Kirra. No.
Yeah. I don't think
I
that's
can
Imogen.
imagine being a Kirra.
Really?
No.
It's too classy for you. You can't say that.
No, you should have been a Karen.
I'm definitely a Karen.
What's the naughtiest thing that we've ever done? Girls have ever done?
I already know what the naughtiest thing I've done.
No,
Oh,
wait,
no.
At Nan's house.
Oh,
we were on the
oh,
plane.
yes. That is the naughtiest thing that you've ever done.
That was so bad.
So basically, we was at our nan's house. How old were we? Like 8, 9.
We were playing mums and dads at my nan's house with our friend Sophie, and then the camera cut off. So yeah, we were playing mums and dads at my nan's house with our friend Sophie. So we were about 9 years old. We were basically play acting. We knew that 999 was the police. We thought that you had to press the green button.
Oh yeah.
So we had phones at our house where you rung the number and then you press the green button.
Oh, yeah.
But at my nan's house, she had like a really old phone. Dialed
wrap it up.
999, thinking that you had to press the green number.
Green button.
Shut up. We had to. We dialed bloody 999. No, we're like, what?
You were.
What I was like, it was me.
Of course, it was Kirra who done it.
Of course it was.
I was like, oh my god, oh my god, someone on the phone. Hung up, I was like, oh my god, that was the police, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Literally run around the house, look out the window, literally like 5 minutes later, like sirens are going off, and honestly, it was the worst feeling. I felt like
we ran down because we didn't tell you and Nan, did we? And then we ran down and we were like, we accidentally rung the police, and then
No, you didn't.
No, we didn't. We stood upstairs. The police.
I'll tell you the next bit. The police came to the door, but I answered the door, or your nan answered the door. I saw that it was a police. Immediately, I knew
It was Kirra.
to do with the girls. I just went, girls, you better come down, because they were upstairs.
horrible.
And they came down the
remember that.
stairs. And then the police officers obviously explained what had happened, and I apologised for the girls on their behalf and made the girls apologise. And I think the police officer turned around and said something like, oh, you realise, girls, next time we'll have to take you down to the police station.
I remember that.
Because they were trying to sort of scare you, because obviously you're wasting their time.
Yeah.
We could have literally gone downstairs and explained about what happened, and then Mum would have been more understanding.
I know.
We just stayed upstairs shitting us until we saw them come to the door. Who do you think is going to get married or have kids first?
I think it will be different. So I think Imogen will get married first, and Kirra will have kids first.
You think I have kids before I get married?
Yeah, definitely.
I
think
won't.
you will.
I wanna get married first, then have kids.
Do you really want your kids running around at your wedding?
No, yeah, I don't want that.
Should we have them at the wedding?
The kids.
Don't invite them.
Someone babysit them.
Yeah, just have
then
a
who's gonna
wedding
babysit
with no
them?
kids.
You'd have to get
like a baby.
some random person because everyone's gonna be at your wedding.
No, just a person that you don't like. They won't be coming to your wedding anyway.
Something scary that's happened to all of you. Me and Mum thought you were gonna die on holiday when we were in the sea. we thought it was the end of our lives, didn't we?
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? In France. That was scary.
Yeah,
that's
that
one of
was
the
scary.
moments where I
That was
thought
scary.
I'm
because I managed to get out and I just
should we
see you.
explain? So basically, we were on holiday in France. The waves, they were big. Like for us little
Yeah,
little
but
ones.
they didn't look massive because
No, they weren't.
we wouldn't have gone in.
It's not that they were big. It's just
when
that
you're in there.
it's
then
the
you-
undercurrent.
Yeah,
It's
we were quite far out, and the undercurrent was just taking us under. As soon as we took a breath, another wave came
no, 'cause
over.
we were fine
took
just
over.
swimming, and then a big wave came, and then we were
It
like,
was drawing
"Whoa."
us in.
Yeah, and it kept pulling us back, and then we were like, oh, we need to get out now. But because more waves kept coming, we kept getting. And I managed to swim out, and then
Mum's not the
did as
strong.
well.
Mum's not the strongest
No,
swimmer.
she was like, I've got to go back and get Kirra. So you started swimming back out to get Kirra, and I'm just watching Kirra like tumble under these waves.
No, I'm not a good swimmer.
And these waves were just literally just taking us under. Well, it was me and Mum. Immie was just watching
Well,
us.
I managed to get out, so I must be the only strong swimmer here.
But yeah, honestly, at that point, I just thought, in a minute, I'm not going to be able to breathe, and I'm going to drown. Sounds really
why
dramatic.
Was it just you that was
it
tumbling on, and everyone else was just like swimming fine, and you were just going. I was thinking, why is the lifeguard not coming?
No,
over
the
to-
lifeguard didn't do anything.
No.
And then we came out, we explained it to my dad, like, honestly, we thought that was it. And he was going, no, he was
What?
going, what? No,
The
you're just
waves are
dramatic.
big.
Waves only
The
about
waves-
this
Yeah,
big.
the
Yeah,
waves
we were
are only about
like,
this.
well, yeah, to you they might have been that small, but to us they were huge.
but then for the rest of the day, all we kept saying was, oh, we nearly drowned.
died.
We nearly died.
We nearly died.
We nearly
No,
died.
honestly, we nearly drowned.
Yeah.
I could say that Jimmy Savile's a paedophile.
Jimmy Savile sat on her lap.
You absolute tool.
You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, you sounded like I then.
No.
Oh, that's ages
No.
ago, didn't she?
No, you got that totally wrong. I met Jimmy Savile at Stoke Mandeville Hospital when my boyfriend was in the hospital, and I sat on Rolf Harris's lap. Rolf Harris.
I've told
Jimmy
everyone that my mum's found Jimmy Savile's. My mum does Jimmy Savile's lap. I've always told everyone that. Everyone talks about Jimmy Savile, go, oh yeah, my mum sat on his lap in a pub. In my head,
it's like Chinese whispers. You tell them something and they make another story out of it, and it just gets worse and worse.
I thought that you told me that we're in a pub and he came in and you ended up sitting on his lap. That's how I got told by you ages ago.
Kirra, I met Jimmy Savile when I was 19 and I was at Stoke Mandeville
How mad is
Hospital.
that though? Mum met Jimmy Savile.
And I sat on Rolf.
Was it Nan who sat on his lap? I'm sure.
Why has Immie got that in her head then?
What? Must have been made
That
up.
Jimmy Savile sat on your lap?
Because you've probably been telling the whole pub.
What was even the question?
Dunno.
Scariest thing.
No.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. Oh yeah, it was actually, wasn't it?
What advice do you wish you knew when you was younger?
I would say to you lose people, I think, when you get older.
Think about Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, my advice would be to
Try and find Jimmy Savile.
not sit on Jimmy Savile's lap in a pub. My advice would be to you should spend enough time with the people that you love, because when they're gone, you'll regret the fact that they've disappeared out of your life, and then you can't spend any time with them anymore. So I think that would be my thing. Any time that you can, spend some time with your parents, your mum, your dad, your grandparents, because I'm sure they appreciate it.
How many times have you heard Kira's bedroom shake like an earthquake?
Cats or dogs?
Rusty!
I want a dog when I'm older.
I say cats, so I've got a cat, but yeah, I do want a dog and I love dogs. I would love to have a dog.
Yeah.
But then I just can't say dogs because we've got our cat Rusty and I can't do that to her.
Rusty!
Hello.
Okay.
Is she
Here's
going to sit
Rusty,
with me,
guys.
though?
Hair's all in her face.
That's why we're going to say cats, alright? Because you're our lovely cat.
Look at her, and she's 19 years old.
And she's my best friend.
How can you say that
Sit down
she's
by
your
the fire.
best friend?
No, don't.
She's mum's best. Actually,
Yeah.
at the moment, she's being mine. She sleeps on my bed all the time.
And she hates me.
She slept with me last night on my feet. Because I kicked her about 10 times.
You just
If
kick
you
off the
had
bed.
one last 3-course meal, what would you pick?
I already know. I've got mine. I've got mine. Butcher's block.
Mine would be the sauce.
Mine would be the starters.
The starter.
No, mine would be the Scotch egg for the starter with the sausages. Or just a Scotch egg. Obviously, the steak.
Mine would be, what were they? Sausage, honey sausage things
Yeah.
from the butcher's block.
What?
And then mine would be this scampi and mushroom risotto I had here on holiday. That was my favourite meal ever. And then for pudding, I don't really like puddings.
No.
Yeah, I don't really like
I'd
it.
rather just have some chocolate.
Or it would be a Nando's.
Really?
or a
It's your
WAGAS.
last meal.
Or a ZZ's.
Yeah, it wasn't last meal, was it? It was just a favourite 3-course meal.
Oh really? Yeah, if you had one last 3-course
So like if you went to
Oh.
prison and then you were about to get executed.
Oh. So it'd be something fishy. So it'd probably
I was
be.
going to say, that'll be like salmon.
Oh, lobster. It'd be lobster.
That's Elliot's.
What, as in
Elliot's is a lobster. We spoke about it before. His would be a lobster.
What, as a mate?
Lobster is absolute. You'd love it.
Really?
It's-
I would
yeah,
hate it. I
so
hate
nice.
I hate prawn. I hate.
You might.
Well,
you
that's
might actually
scampi.
like it. Yeah, you might like it actually. Lobster.
No. It would be lobster.
I just have lobster.
Have you ever had a threesome?
Yeah.
I know she has.
Yeah. Level threesome.
Look at his face.
Look, here's my threesome.
Would you ever all get matching tattoos? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, me and Mum were on holiday. We were in Menorca.
Were you going to get a tattoo?
And we were going to get
Yeah.
matching
We were going to
tattoos.
get matching,
no, we were
matching tattoos in Mallorca.
Well, me and
Mallorca,
me and Mum were going to get matching tattoos, but then Mum was like, we can't get it without Immie, she'll be upset. And I was like, actually, yeah. Like, imagine if we came back with tattoos, you'd be like, hey.
No, I wouldn't have cared. You probably would have got shit one anyway.
I'd be like,
I forget you've got it.
I had that. Don't know if you can see that. but that's Celtic sign for twins, and that's the only tattoo that I've got because I was testing my skin, wasn't I, to make sure that I didn't react.
Because you wanted one down your back, didn't you?
But I wanted, I want some script writing
I think
and stuff.
writing down back looks really nice.
Yeah, I really want that.
I do, but I think at my age, everything starts. Oh, see,
To sag.
everything's sagging. I think it can look a bit gross. Obviously, that's my opinion. Obviously, your age group have all got tattoos, so you won't feel any different when you're older. But my age group, you've got the select few that have got tattoos, and a lot of people my age haven't really got tattoos. So
you want one there?
I think they're cool. I really
Would
think.
you want one?
I love
There.
tattoos.
Yeah, I think either down like there or down my rib, like rib there, or
I think
down my
that is
back.
really cool.
I think that looks so like nice. And
I
sexy.
think. Don't you think that tattoos are nice when you can't see them
Yeah, you can
unless
cover them
you
up.
choose for someone to see them?
Yeah.
So say with that, I can put a watch on.
Yeah.
No one can see that. If you had a tattoo here, you can only see that when you're in a bikini or underwear or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think tattoos like that are more sexy than the ones that are just
Always out.
visual all the time. Yeah, for women anyway.
Yeah. Favourite things about each other?
Favourite thing about you is just you're hilarious.
Oh,
Like very, very funny.
do
Make me laugh.
Oh, stop.
That's why it's very mixed emotions between me and Kirra, because she will make me cry, but she'll really make me chuckle. She is very funny. And with Imogen, she's just very sensitive and caring. You're just very different characters. It's like you make me laugh. Your personality, you're very funny. You've always made me laugh, like since you were a toddler, and you've always been very sort of caring and thoughtful.
And for you, is that
I think you'd be like you're caring,
you're really thoughtful, and
Your mum?
You're selfless.
Yeah, I just think
put us first.
Yeah, and she always does everything for us. I don't know. That's just your main trait, because you're just so loving.
That's just a parent thing, though.
And yeah, she's just a bitch.
Basically, she's a devil, she's the angel,
and she's
I'm
a bitch. Whose boyfriend do you prefer?
Oh, let me think about this. Right, so Jack's like funny, and like Elliot, he's quite funny as well. I like them both!
Would you actually be able to choose? You can't.
No.
But you have
Of course
known
I
Jack for
wouldn't.
longer,
Yeah, I've
obviously.
known Jack for longer, but no, I wouldn't choose either of them.
I like
Both
them
really
both.
nice people, nice guys, treat you both really, that's all I want, that someone that's going to treat you well, and they both
Mum
treat
gets
you
someone-
very, very well.
Mum gets some of them really well, like
Mm.
like her
They're
her
like my
sons.
sons, yeah.
Yeah.
But
They're your
I wouldn't.
son-in-laws.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my son-in-laws,
son-in-laws.
yeah.
One last question. Best and worst thing about being twins, and your mum's opinion on it too. I think the best is just I feel like I'm living with my best friend, and on our birthdays people will say to me like, do you like it sharing a birthday? Wouldn't know any different. Like I've like been born to share a birthday, and I don't think I would like it.
Like the like
All the attention.
all the attention
Yeah.
on me.
I love sharing my birthday with Immie. It's like sharing it with your best friend. Just like always having someone to go to about like everything, just like when I'm down and stuff, and obviously you, mum, as well. But then the worst thing is probably her not letting me share her clothes.
I think she does anyway.
Yeah,
you just take
I don't
them.
know.
I think it's when people think we're like the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and treat
Like-
us like we're the same.
Yeah.
Actually, we're two different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very different people. Even though you're twins, you're born at on the same day, you're totally different. I would say the same sort of thing that you said. The best thing is that you've always had each other. Say one person, like a couple, go on holiday with their children, and say they're different ages or different sexes. They generally don't get on, do they?
Yeah.
Like brother and sister, or sister, an older sister with a younger sister. They don't have the same hobbies and things like
Yeah.
that.
That's
Same,
what I was gonna
yeah,
say.
so
Me and Kirra, like we've gone to secondary school together.
Yeah, we started
We've done,
drinking
like,
at the same
GCSEs,
time.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Gone clubbing together at the
Yeah.
same time. We can we talk about the same things.
And we,
we're doing
yeah,
at the same time.
and we
Yeah,
have like the
exactly.
same experiences like together. We can
Yeah.
do it all together. That's probably the best thing.
Yeah.
Say if we went clubbing, we can explain what happened on a night out and stuff like every weekend. But say if you've got like a younger sister or brother,
Yeah,
they're like
they're not
6,
gonna-
you can't explain it to
No.
them.
Yeah,
So that's probably like the best thing. So yeah, that was the last question we are going to answer, guys. We hope you guys did enjoy this video.
If you did, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you
In our
next
video. Bye. Mwah.